It is another Friday, and we are talking movies with Linda Cook. Now, we have one in the theaters and another one on streaming. So let's go with what's in the theater this week, because we have got The Conjuring: Last Rites.
And I think this might be the last
No.
movie in this series. Depending on how you count, I think there's 8, 9, 10.
Right.
There are various extensions of this universe. The idea is these are fictionalized looks at Ed and Lorraine Warren, who were real paranormal investigators.
Right.
Then they were married, they had a child. This focuses on their child and how she has kind of inherited her mother's, I would say, penchant for visions and clairvoyance, and how an evil that is on hand at her birth continues to haunt her and seek her out. To tell you more probably wouldn't be too fair. The movie has a lot of jump scares. Jump scares bother me because that's an easy way to frighten people. But it's not all jump scares, and I like the performers in this. I have always liked these two that play Ed and Lorraine, and they're back. The chemistry is very real between them, and I like that, and I like the idea that the grown daughter is dating a man who may have to enter into this occult world and may not realize what he's in for. I thought it was a little bit too long. It's over 2 hours, and to me that was a little bit much, and I didn't think that it was just as interesting as the other movies. I know that it is, there's some, how do I say this, they've taken some liberties with this, and thank you. And so I don't know that they needed to do that. Did they need to add to this? I would have rather seen a little bit more of the truth and a little less of the ooh boo stuff. But it's a little better than average. I gave it 2.5 stars, and it's one of the biggest movies to hit theaters this year. So worldwide, this is a phenomenon.
Yeah, but we haven't had a lot of blockbusters, so that doesn't say a lot.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Now, out of the whole series, because there's about 7 or 8 or so, which one is your favorite?
The first one.
The first one.
I would watch that again. It really, I was always interested in Lorraine and Ed Warren and how controversial they were, because there are some people who say they're complete frauds. These are all hoaxes that they're concocting so that they can go on speaking tours and write books and become famous. But other people supported them and said that, you know, yes, this kind of thing does happen, and they have brought this to the forefront. People are talking about it now. I'm kind of straddling the fence. I don't really know what I thought, but there are some people I have known personally who've had some really strange things happen that can't be readily explained.
All right, so this is another one that can't readily be explained. Unknown Number, the high school catfish, and it's streaming on Netflix. And I actually saw this weekend, but tell everybody what it's all about.
Well, it is just as scary, if not scarier, than the movie we just talked about. This is a documentary, though. And in order to do a really good documentary, you have to have the perspectives of all the people involved.
And they did have all the people.
They did this, which really surprised me. Here are some students, I would say kind of everyday high school students, who are being bullied by someone that knows them, but they don't know who it is. These students, some of them are scared, some of them figure, I know who this is and I'll let this go. But it never lets up. And to me, that is more frightening, to have these texts appear than very profane and threatening. That would terrify me.
And you know it's someone in your close circle.
And who is it? So this is sort of like a murder mystery in a way. Who done it, or who is doing it, except it's someone sending texts. Now, to talk about who that is, I refuse to do this, spoiler you, and I talked about it a little bit off the air. But you will be surprised, and this movie is becoming very well known on the internet. People are writing about it, and they're examining it, and once they know who it is, why did this person do this? It's really, really good. One of the best documentaries I've seen this year. I'd give it 4 out of 4 stars. I really enjoyed this.
There's a lot to unpack with the person who actually did it. And just when you think you know, you don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
All right, thanks, Linda. Now you can read Linda's full reviews online at arquatcities.com.